My name is Brennan Whalen, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. These fellas right here, they're Nick and Jeffrey, and they're a little under 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest podcast in the room. How you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wrestling Card Weekly. We really appreciate you being here. And hi, how are you?
What up, bro? The realest ones in the room.
Realest guys in the room. How you doing?
There was nothing soft about that. I can tell you that much.
I forgot how long that promo was because I was typing it out from memory, and then I was like, wait a minute, I know there's a little more, and I was like, I can't do a 4-minute promo. We got to get the fucking podcast.
I got faith in you.
No, I could, but for brevity is the soul of wit, as they say.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just go full Triple H Hall of Fame speech. That's how you get the attention.
Yeah.
Also, can we give a shout out?
I've already got the headset.
Mm-hmm.
Can we give a shout out to Jeffrey tonight with his Dare shirt?
Love to see it.
Very retro, very cool.
Keeping the kids off drugs.
Yeah, all of them. Didn't work as much for you guys, but hey.
Not a single one of us has ever done drugs.
I don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad, okay?
That's what they teach you at Dare. Drugs are
only
bad.
Drink, which is not a drug. It's in fact awesome. Anyway, how's y'all's week been?
It's good. It's good. Not much card related. I don't even think we went to the card show on Saturday. Me and Jeffrey did.
Yeah, how was that? I fucking woke up late.
You good?
I bought a lot.
Yeah, Jeffrey was hunting dollar boxes when I left.
Yeah, I was in the zone. I took my smaller case. I usually take like a 4-row box, but I took a 2-row box. It was full after like the second table I went to, and then I filled my backpack up, and I was like, man, I don't have any more room. I had to go to my car and like stack all of the cards up in my trunk to empty my case and go back for more.
Yeah, he was crushing it, dude. I was like, where's Jeffrey? And then I go look, and he's the same spot he was an hour ago. I'm like, how are you doing that? I don't have the patience to do that.
Dude, I don't even know if you saw me at one table, but there's this guy who had like probably 18 to 25 like 5-row boxes of dollar boxes completely full. I looked at every single card in every single box. My neck still hurts. My back still hurts.
Jesus.
Did you buy anything?
Oh, yeah. See, the dollar boxes is where I thrive. I found multiple cards that are worth $40 to $60 a piece in those dollar boxes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Like that's where you get the goodies.
Wait, that are worth how much?
Like $40 to $60.
And the dollar boxes?
Yeah, yes, Nick. This is why you dollar box. Like, it's not one of the 40 to 60. I got a Leonard Fournette Prism Auto out of there. I got multiple Dragon Scale rookies at a 70.
Send me that picture. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a couple of cards out of 5 or less, a couple gold prisms. Like,
yeah, you're good at the like. I know baseball. I know a little bit of basketball. I know wrestling. Right? Yeah. Like you're so good because you know football well, you know basketball good enough, you know baseball well, you know wrestling well. Like you're just very versatile.
Dude, I was going through Pokemon dollar boxes. I was out there.
Yeah, I know nothing about TCGs.
My that just reminded me of my first card show I ever went to. Or I'm sorry, second card show. First out of town card show I went with these two gentlemen. And Nick said, "Hey, I've got this case that I need for my buys. Would you mind holding it for me? I've got stuff to do and everything." I walked around that motherfucker in Jonesboro for 4 hours holding that case for Nick.
Did he ever put a card in it?
Not a card, nothing. The man didn't even put his keys in it. I walked around carrying that case the entire day.
Oh yeah, that's when I brought the case for him to use because he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need one."
Yes, exactly. But then we got great Tex-Mex, so it was all good.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was a beautiful day. We should go to Jonesboro again, at least for that restaurant.
Oh yeah.
What was that called?
I don't even remember, but God,
it was a pun.
Yeah, those enchiladas were incredible.
Yeah. So, Jeffrey, you want to show us these beautiful cards I see on the queue down here?
Which ones you talking? My pickups?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start here. Um, I
Ooh.
actually
I
showed
love that
this to you
card.
guys last week and then forgot to upload it. So, um, Rob Van Dam Immaculate Auto out of 99. I finally found the image of an RVD auto that I liked enough to buy because I've
Yes.
wanted an RVD auto forever, but
That's singlet rules.
it
Looks so
does.
good.
There's a handful of immaculate cards like that Austin with the beer, the Hogan NWO one, and a couple others that just have photography so great that I want to get them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, Immaculate did a really good job. So definitely happy to have that one. And then I did pick up another one, which it's been a while since I've shown anybody any nice Miz. I think I posted on Instagram, but I also picked up an Immaculate Miz.
8 of 8.
8 of 8.
Love it.
This was 2023 Immaculate, which funny enough, I think this is my first 2023 Immaculate Miz auto. I have a lot of the.
Those are photos, right?
Yes. Yep.
I like the graphic placement on the T-shirt cutout.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
I have so
that's
many
really
Miz
tight.
relics from Immaculate that all look like something like that, where it's just like letters and you could see it all. Like
Yeah.
they killed it with those, but yeah, I actually got both of those on Twitter. Did not even have to go to eBay. So those were my pickups for the week. I feel like I haven't gotten to show anything fun off in a while, so there were those.
Oh, I don't have a particular pickup for the week. However, this is a gift from Nick after doing an unboxing. Congratulations to our G1 winner, Conscated Kestia.
Oh yeah,
Love to see it. The man pulled it off. I cannot believe it.
is that the one you? Is that the one you pulled like the first random rip night we did for the podcast?
Yes. I think only random rip night, now that I think about it.
I think we did too. I mean, that's why they're random. We don't know.
True. We should do another one soon.
Because we did the one where Nick opened like $18,000 worth of product, and then we did the one where
I forgot about that.
And then we did the one where Nick sat in the corner asleep, and you learned how to open packs.
Yeah, I opened AEW packs poorly with bad fingernails.
Yeah, so but it's random.
One thing I wanted to talk about while we get to the news. Did you guys see that guy that put together the 2022 Gold Prism set?
Yes. I actually reached out to the guy on Facebook today. I'm waiting to hear back from him. I just want to hear his story on it.
Oh man, if we could get him on the show.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing in general. Like every single card in a Gold Prism from the base set of 2022 Prism, which that thought has crossed my mind before. Like, how cool would that be to have like the gold of every, but like, I never imagined that would be a reality for like anyone on that.
Yeah.
And especially coming from 2022, like those are some crazy cards to have with the Rock, Austin. You've got the Tiffany Stratton rookie, the Braun Breaker rookie. Like those are some crazy cards in general, much less the entire set.
Yeah, that guy rocks. I want to know. I want to go through his process. I want to hear everything.
I'm sure it was a grind.
If you watch, come on here.
Which, speaking of that, the first thing that I thought, and I told you guys this, but I'll tell everyone watching now too, is the first thing I thought when I saw that was, damn, now there's one less Miz for me to be able to find.
Yes, I saw that in the group chat.
I still don't have the 2022 Gold Prism. I have not been able to find one. Yeah. So I have like every Gold Prism, every undercard Gold Prism, every Gold Shimmer first off the line, every Gold Prism from every set of Panini except the 2022 Prism. I cannot find it.
We'll make this happen for you.
I've literally found more one of ones that I've been able to acquire than a Gold Prism from 2022.
if any listener has a gold prism for 2022, Jeffrey will likely mortgage his house for you.
Probably not, but
Probably not, but probably.
I'm not. Never say never.
You know, look.
Do you guys want to take any wagers on where the Wrestling All Stars sets finish at Heritage?
Oh, did it finally end?
Then this weekend,
Um,
the A set.
give a rundown. I don't know if we've talked about it on
Okay,
the.
so the two Wrestling All Star sets, Series A, both Series A and Series B, both of them fourth currently on the PSA registry. The Series A's got a 9 Lawler, a 9 DiBiase, a 9 Rhodes, a 10 Flair, 9 Hogan, 9 Andre, or 8 Andre. Yeah.
And they're being sold as complete sets, like separately, A and B.
Yes.
Okay.
So the A set, which is 36 cards, is at 82. Well, with buyer's premium, it's at 100,000.
Okay.
The estimate was like 100K, and then the B set is at what? 7,900, 8,000. And obviously the A set
80,000. What's the
8,000.
What's the B set include?
Greg Valentine. It's got Kerry Von Erich and Ricky Steamboat. Like, there's still some key cards. Slaughter, Sheik, Bobby the Brain, Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, that's a good set, but like
it doesn't have the Hogan.
When you start talking about Hogan, Andre, Rick.
Yeah,
I understand why you're pushing 100 G's.
It doesn't have the Andre.
I mean, I don't understand, but I understand.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So, I think I don't think that. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. If I had to put a bet on it, I would say that the bidding is close to max.
I have no idea.
But I could be completely wrong. It could double by the time it gets done. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the vintage market well enough for wrestling to have an actual input.
I still think selling them both as sets was an interesting choice.
Yeah. Did you say the Andre was a 9?
Yeah, I think so.
Golly. That's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
awesome. Yeah, that's what I just don't. I don't think selling a 10 Flair and a 9 Hogan together at the same time, you're limiting your buyer base so fucking much. It's like, and it's not like 36 cards is a lot to sell through.
You are, but at the same time, I mean, you're already pushing $100,000. Like,
right? But why not just auction 36 cards? It's not like you're auctioning a 300 card set. Like, it's 36 cards.
Do you think it would come to more than what he's likely getting?
Fuck yeah. Because think, if you've got 100, if you have 30 cards, and let's say this fetches 120, 4,000 a card. Well, not everybody's gonna have 120, but some dude's gonna have 7,000 to bid on one card. Some dude's gonna have 5,000 to bid on another card. You're gonna catch those extra thousands throughout, I think. But
yeah, you're definitely not wrong. It's a weird experiment, and it's cool to see. I'm very curious how it's going to go. I think that could go up. I think that could go up considerably, depending on who's sitting around with that kind of money. I feel terrible for Chelsea Green that her husband is going to spend that much on cards, but. I hope for the best for the both of them.
Oh, and then we have
Is Cardona a card guy at all?
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, continue.
The clearest picture of Exalted that we've had, and I think it looks like AI shit.
I kind of like it. This is the first time I've actually seen it.
That is
I
tough.
don't love it.
I don't know.
It does kind of look like AI shit, but it also kind of goes hard. That's something that we're going to have to grapple with in the next few years. There are some things that are AI slop that are going to go hard as fuck, and we're going to have to grapple with that. This, I don't know whether that's AI generated or not. I would assume cost cutting it probably is, but it might not be. I think it looks kind of cool. I like
it's something about the oil spill or the text at the top, or if you took out the oil spill and changed the text at the top, it would look a lot more classic.
So if you changed every facet of the card.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like it. It kind of in a way reminds me of Undisputed, which could be kind of what they're going for. And the text almost reminds me of like AEW Allure in a way, like the 2024 version.
It's it feels like a DC Comics kind of text.
Yeah, in a way.
At least it's an on-card auto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do we know what the base set is going to look like?
No.
Because I wouldn't think this is like the base set look. It could be, but this might just be like an auto.
Yeah, I would think
insert set.
that being a 1-on-1, I would think it'll probably
Yeah.
be a little
What's coming out next?
After Cactus Jack, or
Yeah.
I don't think they've announced it.
I know, but what did we figure out? What did we decide that it was? What's the name of the set?
Finest, maybe.
No, the other one that was getting signed.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. We had Finest, Exalted, and then oh my gosh, Universe.
Yeah, Universe.
From what I've seen, I like this photo of the Nathan Frazier auto better than I liked the design of Universe. From what we've seen.
I don't know. I don't love it, but it might grow on me. We'll see.
I'm just happy to look at something that's not Chrome.
Yeah, right.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore.
I just want to go ahead and say I think more wrestlers should be allowed to grow their chest hair out as much as they want. Because Nathan Frazier, that dude rocks. Looks like a champ. Is a champ. Love him. Let's go.
Can they go full A train?
Oh, 1,000,000%. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you get a push.
I'm down.
A train level chest hair.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, keyboard.
All right. Do you want to do market first, and then I can deliver my manifesto?
Oh God. Yeah, we can do that. So we haven't done any like market talk in a while, so I figured we'd do that. So I found, and I'm blind, so I can't see, so we're just gonna kind of go. So this first one was the top selling wrestling card of the past week as of today, while we're recording, and it's the Stone Cold Rock Chrome Dual Auto, and what is that, PSA 9 black refractor out of 10, sold for $7,200 at auction.
It's a lot of money.
I thought it would do more. My theory on it is that it was Fanatics Weekly, and I don't know. I feel like wrestling collectors are not really on Fanatics Weekly auctions as often.
Do you think the guy that paid between $50 and $80K for that 1-of-1 rock auto is regretting it?
Not a chance he's not regretting it. The man regrets it deeply. Now, granted, you probably have a lot of money to throw around if you're doing that. However, you get a Rock and Stone Cold out of 10 for what, a sixth?
It's an honest question. I think I'd be curious to ask.
Nah, I don't know. I would imagine somebody buying a card like that. especially in the wrestling market, it's probably a PC item and not like
Like
a
Red Fox, I mean, it's definitely like a grail piece.
yeah.
Of course.
I'm not saying it was a bad. I'm not saying whether or not it was a bad purchase. I was just saying,
Like,
you know,
do you
wonder,
wonder if he's
if they like see these lesser priced rock autos and they regret, or if they feel justified.
I would
paying
imagine that
that one.
I would imagine that the guy with that card did not give a shit what the
Yeah.
final price was.
And I would also
It's
imagine
a card.
he would like in that scenario with it being the one of one grail piece, like if you didn't buy it and someone else bought it, whether they paid less
You're
or
never
more
gonna
than what
see
you
it
did,
again.
yeah, you're not seeing it again. So
Yeah, because that thing ain't hitting market.
no,
That guy has it in a display case or a vault, and it's over. That
on
card's
a chain around his neck, like Logan Paul and Pikachu, like
right.
But yeah, so I didn't even know that card had gone to auction or got graded already. It was a quick turnaround on the grade. Um, but yeah, 7,200 Fanatics weekly. I don't know. Do y'all think it would have gotten more if it went through eBay or anywhere else? I don't know
Yeah.
how I feel about Fanatics weekly.
No, I think that definitely would have gone for more.
Like maybe I'm just out of the loop on it, but like I literally sell cards for a living and I couldn't tell you
Yeah, but
if I've ever been on Fanatics weekly.
to be fair, you don't sell $7,200 cards for a living.
I'm going to be
That's
real with
true.
y'all. I have been on a podcast about wrestling cards for about 20 episodes, and this is the first I've ever heard of Fanatics Weekly. So
Think of how
that's where my head's at.
But Jeffrey, I mean, think of it this way, right? Like like me and you have been here since well before Fanatics became this giant Goliath. Like we don't even think about Fanatics Weekly. But like if you're somebody new and you're just searching, it's like, oh, Fanatics, they have auctions. Let's check that out, right? Like,
Yeah.
So is it
I don't
just
know.
Fanatics has its own auction site?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I didn't realize
Which
they did that.
don't get me started on that. I have feelings on that. They produce the card and then are able to sell it and get a cutback from their auction site.
Tremendously fucked up.
Just like PSA with their new. I'm about to get started. PSA with their new special this right now that's going on right now. Where hey, pay $49.99, you get a 10-day turnaround on your grading if you agree to immediately let us sell the entire order through our eBay platform at auction starting at 99 cents. So they now have a special interest in the grade of your card because they know that they're selling it as soon as it comes in.
Yeah.
Because you choose that option and pay for it before you send the card in.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
I don't like it.
Sounds like
it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Sounds like a dealer making people fight to the death for a rock.
Yeah. And a Stone Cold.
And,
but
hey, there we go.
Anyway, this is cool. It's a lot of money. I thought it would be more, but the price makes sense.
Before we move on from it, actually, do you think because it came out so far after Chrome coming out that affected it? Like, say this card had been.
Do I think it should have? No. Do I think it did? Yes.
Oh, this would have been $20,000.
Like
ago.
Yeah, like February or
now
mid-January.
Plus, I mean, although this ended before the checklist. Oh no, this ended after the checklist came out, and Rock is in Cactus Jack, isn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know that he's not just signing Topps Chrome.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I feel like if this card had been like a day one, week one pull.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It would have.
What did the redemptions? What did the redemptions go for?
I don't know. I remember looking at them at one point, but I don't remember.
Keep talking. I'll look them up.
While you look that up, I'll move on to some others. So the rest I pulled weren't necessarily the highest after this, but just found some more that I thought were pretty interesting. We'll go here. I just thought this was a huge price tag for this card. It was a Roman Reigns 2022 Prism Champions Signature Blue Prism out of 49 and a PSA 10.
Yeah,
It's sold for $1,400.
even at a 10 for a sticker auto, that's out of 40. That's insanity.
I mean,
you got to be out of your fucking mind.
for the card itself, the card looks great. It's a
The
10.
card looks,
it looks phenomenal, but like, I mean, I've sold multiple Roman Reigns autos numbered lower than that raw for a third of that, maybe less. I don't know. That's just
I could
maybe
see somebody comfortably paying $400 for that.
People play a lot for a flip and a plastic holder, man.
maybe a right buyer, right time. I don't know, but it just seemed like a big price tag for that card out of all the cards he has. I don't know. I just found that one
Okay,
interesting.
let's start a grading company. There was a bunch of those during the pandemic. I mean,
Podcast over.
Didn't they take the money and run?
We all wear glasses. Brennan is over there chugging a beer, and I'm colorblind. We're going to be the worst grading company of all time.
That's our gimmick.
Exactly.
We can't take that. PSA already
We're
stole
gonna call
that.
it. We're gonna call it. Everyone's a 10.
Yeah,
it's Brennan's drunk.
My favorite is still the guy that grades the graded cards.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that gold diamond bullshit.
That rocks. Does he just?
Yeah, he's like, this is a gold diamond of a 9. This is the elite of the 9s.
Man,
Like he grades the slab or the card that's in the slab?
The card that's in the slab.
I was like, well, this slab.
I'm gonna start grading his cards and be like, this is the elite of the elite. It's like Russian nesting dolls, dude. It's turtles all the way down the line.
Dude, I'm always game for somebody out grifting the grifter.
Dude, okay, so you get your card slabbed, and then now they make the card guards, the slab guards that go over the slab to protect the slab. Yeah.
And
then
look.
Oh no, there's more levels now.
I'm about to
because now there's a case that you can put that in to protect the slab and the slab guard. And there's now a new one that is literally like almost like a clear cinder block that you put the case that's holding the card guard, that's holding the slab, that's holding the card in to display it on your shelf. And by the time you're done, it's literally like a 6x6 freaking chonk.
Yeah. That thing better be holding the Shroud of Turin if I'm associated with it whatsoever.
We have jumped the shark so miserably. My favorite shit is I love when you pull a card out and somebody's like, oh, put it in the top letter, put it in something immediately. Like, motherfucker, do you understand how the cards got shipped? Like, nothing was shipped in a top. Like, it's somebody holding it in their hand is not going to shit on your card. Like, the obsession with grading, the obsession with this idea of pristine condition, which is not even a real thing. It's just
so funny. And the worst part is, like, I understand the thought process, even though the reality of it all is so stupid, like all the additional layers of stuff, because like I put my graded cards in like PSA team bags because I don't want the thing to get scratched up. But then if the bag gets scratched up, I'm like, oh, I need to change the bag. Like, just because like the eye appeal of me looking at it. So like I get the thought process.
Well, why not just throw them in
we got to protect this.
Why not just throw them in a safe then?
Well, then I can't look at it. It's in a safe.
Shit, you can barely look at it through 10 layers of plastic.
I mean, you're right.
I want to get to a point where we're in Indiana Jones territory, where you open the slab, you open the big. Once you get to the final PSA slab, everybody's face melts. Once you open it, just oozing dead people.
I don't know how we got here, but this is the state of the hobby and of this podcast now.
Yeah. The arc of the PSA.
But yeah, thanks a lot, PSA. I thought that one was just an interesting price. This one, same thing. crazy sale. So
Dum,
the
dum, dum, dum.
the SummerSlam exclusive, so the cards you got at the SummerSlam event, the Jade Cargill 1 of 1.
Okay, can we talk about AI generated? I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah,
I could do that shit,
no
and I'm dumb.
no
Wait.
human hand touched that card.
You can do that, but you make me make the thumbnails for this YouTube channel.
Only because you offer.
I almost spit my beer.
Not again. But
That takes
yeah.
us to our ad for Canva. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, I could go in Canva and do that.
$600 was the sale. I don't know. Like the card itself, the design, everything is not for me. But if you think of it as a whole, like this type of card is interesting because it's not like a pack pulled. Like you can't just go buy the product.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I shouldn't say it's not as stupid as I think. I mean, if you're a Jake Cargill super collector, I get being a super collector. So
Yeah.
I understand this. I
gotta
understand
get
the
it, you gotta get
scarcity
it.
aspect and everything. I guess my thought is being a Jade Cargill super collector. I look. Don't get me wrong. I am a genuine Jade Cargill fan. I do. I saw the flaws in her AEW run, but at the same time, I could see. She's a licensed to print money. She's got the look. She's got everything. You get to a point where you're like, maybe you should have gone to NXT for a little while. I thought 60 wins in a row in AEW might have been the equivalent of NXT, but turns out she does need a little more work. But God bless her.
Should have sent Goldberg to NXT.
Yeah, and hey, she's got more moves than Goldberg. I'll give her that.
So do I. But
yeah, now that I think about it,
I
used to do a jackknife powerbomb on my brother and sister in the front yard.
I don't know. I just thought it was a healthy sale for that. I think it just caught my eye because I haven't thought about like any of these specialty like event sets being sold for crazy amounts of money. Like I knew even the base cards for some, especially right after the event or during the event, were selling like more than they should. But I didn't think about like top tier 1 of 1s selling because I didn't even process that there still were 1 of 1s of them.
The only stuff I'd be interested in would be like any rookie cards out of those would be interesting to have. But
Now,
other than that,
do you think stuff like this, if there are ones that end up coming up with like a first appearance / rookie, whatever, do you think they almost turn into like an all in, or what was the card? The all out set? Is that what it is?
the first one?
Yeah.
Do
you think it turns into something like that? Or is there just too much readily available WWE product?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like the way I view, I mean, I don't know how everybody else views rookie cards, right? But like I view rookie cards as a year, right? So if 2 cards come out in 2025, I don't really care that one came out before the other. I view it as like a year, right? It's like a baseball season, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So to me, it wouldn't make that much of a difference. And I think if there were other cards, like let's say Stephanie Vicaire was only available she didn't have anything in 2024 and she was only available in the Mania packs. So I think that would move the shit out of those.
Yeah.
But there are more cards printed of her, so that she's not a mover in it. It's just it depends. I think there's going to be too much printed for that to make a difference. Is what I was trying to get at.
That comes after it in short time, or we hope short time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That one caught my eye. I mean, you guys heard me when I was scrolling.
It'll be a good centerpiece. It'll be a good centerpiece for somebody's collection. I mean, I get spending the money for 1-on-1s and stuff. So
yeah.
And if you like the card, buy the card.
Yeah, exactly.
And then let's see. We'll do Who gave me control of photos? We're just going everywhere.
Okay.
This one I wanted to throw in because damn.
You
I watched
poor
it.
motherfucker.
I watched it at 80, and I was thinking about setting a high snipe and snagging it for you. And then it got up to like 300, and I was like, that's above what I was going to bid. So nope.
Yeah, I've actually been looking for this card for what feels like forever now. It hasn't really been that long because I didn't even know it existed.
Jeffrey, if you didn't, I wish you
But
had told me you were looking for it for that.
I did. We talked about it on the podcast. You can go
I
back.
know, but I wish you made it more
I
like.
remember that episode.
I wish it made more of an imprint on me. We could have tried to like figure something out, man.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't even pay this much for my out of 10 version of this card, which is the WrestleMania moment one. I did not see this card going to $510.
Might be two people like you that both needed it.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's quite a few Miz collectors.
dozens.
Dozens of us. That's why there's a 12 right there. All 12 of us. No, I don't know. The final price did shock me a little bit. I just hope the Miz market doesn't start heating up like that because I'm not in sell Miz mode. I'm in buy Miz mode. And I would have been
Have
okay
you
if this sold
ever
for like
been in sell Miz mode?
every now and then. But it's usually
when
because
he wins his first Emmy for the American Gladiators job.
Yes, understood.
it's usually like if I find something that I want far more,
Sure.
I might do it to fund it. Like I had a 1-of-1 Revolution insert, and to this day, I almost always forget that I ever even owned that 1-of-1 because I didn't have it for long because something else came up. I think it was the out of 10 version of this card we're talking about. And I was like, this is just an insert. It's 1-of-1. It's Revolution. Yeah, and I would sell that to get that, or like,
So we sell Miz to make more Miz.
oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
Yeah, self-fulfilling prophecy of Miz.
Yes, of course.
But other than that, not really. Except I do buy a lot of duplicates or get gifted duplicates, or I just like Miz. So sometimes I'm like, I have 4 of those. I guess I'll sell one. But
No, dog. I say it almost every episode. Nothing but support.
somebody
For my Miz loving compadre.
somebody actually tagged me in a post on Twitter earlier today, and it was like a Miz Chrome Auto out of 175. And we're like, hey, go grab that. And I was like, somehow I actually have 3 of those. I don't think I need another one. I don't know how I ended up with 3, but that's
Because
how
you're
it goes.
awesome.
I see what you did there.
Awesome.
And then I think I have one more I want to talk about just because we've been doing so much AEW lately. So
this card.
as far as
Okay, this is ridiculous.
As far as I could see, this is the top selling card from Metal Universe
I don't think
2025
it's
so far.
It's really not a real sale.
I find this to be a little. I personally think it should have gone a little higher.
Shut up.
I personally would have done 1,200. Me, I don't have $1,200. You know.
For those listening on the audio boxes, it's the Chris Statlander Metal Universe Blast Furnace Auto out of 25, sold for $907. Yeah.
Somebody offered $907, which is it's all right. So there's 2 amazing things about this, which makes me think this is horseshit. Okay, one, I love Chris Statlander, but somebody offering $907 for an autograph out of 25 is kind of ridiculous. 2, the fact that Brennan, it's ridiculous. 2,
look,
the fact
people
that
are weird. People are really weird.
Yeah, you could have waited and saved like $600. It's ridiculous. It's not. It's beyond weird. It's ridiculous. Okay. And 2, the fact that somebody had it listed for more than that is also wild.
So what you have mentioned before the idea of fake sales, like what is it money laundering? Like what is the goal of a fake sale?
Market manipulation.
Instead of fake comp.
Because people will use comps like say this wasn't actually a sale.
Say I sold this
Someone
card
who
to,
has one could be like, this is what the last one sold for.
say I sold this card to
Okay.
Jeffrey, right?
Yeah.
And then Jeffrey turned around. We sold it at this price. And then Jeffrey turned around and sold it for
So
me.
he could show you the old sale and say this is what the current market is.
Yes. It's basically
Okay.
setting a false market.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I
It's a
think happens
weird
a lot
thing
more
to
in
do with
wrestling
a
cards.
Chris Statlander card.
I think happens in wrestling cards a lot more than we'd like to admit.
It
Like,
probably happens with a lot more
it may just be
in the hobby than we
It may
think
just
about.
be a glitch.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You guys keep talking about it. I'm gonna look it up on eBay research real quick and see if I can find it there too.
It could also be somebody, understanding what was being sold and knowing the value.
And at the same time, we got to remember it's also release, like right after release, stuff like this always happens. So,
Right.
and
Chris Statlander has had autographs before, right?
No, I know.
Yes. I'm of course joshing the audience, being a bit of a silly Billy. No, I think that's probably too much to spend for a Chris Statlander auto, despite my absolute love for the woman's in-ring career and her contributions to AEW as a whole. That is crazy. But the thing is, it's so people are weird about wrestling cards. Every week I learn about it more. But I have to agree.
It was in Canada. It was listed at 2,000 Canadian, which is like $1,400 American.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah.
On eBay research?
Just on eBay.
Oh. Yeah, I actually don't see it popping up now on the research products on eBay.
It's from a seller that had 16,000 feedback. So I don't know. I'm not talking about it. It's an interesting card.
But yeah, I thought that was interesting. The only other thing I found while looking through the AEW was that jambalayas rule the world, selling like hotcakes. Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, Chris Statlander. So get your jambalayas.
We need to give a shout out real quick before I forget.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
whom?
I'm going to tell you. I got to pull up the comment. Shout out to. Oh, you guys gave us 8 comments on our last video. That's so nice.
Thanks, boys.
You're welcome.
Girls.
I commented. I do it every week.
Kevin Lowry 6893. He got the take your shirt off and tweet the rock.
You got the best friends podcast.
So if some random guy tells you that he has free shipping in your stack sale, it's on me.
You should not have promoted that. There's gonna be a lot of random guys telling me they have free shipping now.
He's gonna have to post his Twitter name and the thing. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't take advantage of me. Okay. All right.
Take your shirt off. Tweet the rock. Love to see it.
Can I have the air, please, gentlemen?
Boy, it would be our honor.
So I was driving today and I was thinking.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, well, 2 things at once. I can barely chew bubblegum and walk. I don't love my wrestling collection.
Okay.
Go on.
I love my Tigers stuff, right? For those of you that don't know, my main stuff that I collect is pre-war Memphis baseball and stuff related to the Memphis Tigers, along with a myriad of other sets and stuff. But I love those cards, right? I love a $5 DeJuan Wagner autograph.
Oh, hell yeah.
But there's cards in my wrestling collection that are like, 60, 70, $80. I just don't love them. I don't know why. And I think it's an interesting thing to talk about because I doubt I'm the only person that's ever looked at their collection and been like, I'm just not really feeling it. And I think it just means I just need to either find a direction or a change of direction. But like, I think it's interesting that I have cool cards. Like, don't get me wrong, the cards are cool, but I just don't. I need to start focusing more on stuff that I feel like, I don't know.
Do you feel like you have a lot of cards that you purchase not particularly to be a part of your PC, but thinking more on the resale kind of end?
No, it's not even that. Most of the stuff I have is PC stuff, and maybe once I move and get it all displayed, I'll appreciate it more. But it's like there's nothing other than outside of like I've really enjoyed doing the autographed rookies.
Mm-hmm.
Like those have been really cool, and it's been a good learning experience. Having to learn everybody's rookie, or ooh, so and so's doing a signing, and I get to go figure out what their rookie card is and try and buy one, and then send it in or whatever, and that's fun. But just like I've got like a Jacob Fatu tie-dye laying somewhere, and it's like that's a cool card, but like.
And that can be part of it is that just tastes change. I mean, you were hardcore on the Jacob Fatu collecting train there.
Yeah, I still am. Like I still like
a few months.
I don't have a ton of his stuff. I don't have near as much as you would think that I have.
Sure, but you were very excited when you got one.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I'd like to, if anybody's listening,
tastes change.
Did you just like morph in time?
I think he did.
Did I? No, I was just saying tastes change sometimes. I
think he time hopped.
That was crazy.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm what they call a time cop.
Yeah.
Are you aware of time cop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking more mall cop, but we'll go with time cop.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I mean your tastes change and it can happen quicker than you expect.
Yeah. I just need to. I think I was trying to force a collection and force a path and force a direction instead of just kind of like
coming about it naturally.
Yeah.
From my perspective on your collecting is I think you do a lot of you start a spur of the moment project and then you have like a million projects going on at once.
Yes,
and you're like,
I do that.
And you're like,
there's only one. The numbers autographs are the only ones that I've stuck through. And
yeah, because I mean, once a week I get a phone call from Nick that's like, yeah, so
Jeffrey, I've got a new idea.
I've got an idea. All right, so project.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do. This is my collecting. And I'm like, okay, well, what about the one from last week? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that one too. But I do the same thing. So I think
it's my ADHD, man. I've forever started projects and never finished them.
That's part of being a collector. I think that's like the soul of a collector is somebody that's just, it's a very sporadic kind of thing. A collector never locks in.
Unless you collect the Miz, then you're always locked
Unless you collect the Miz, and then by God.
I will say, so I've done the same thing that you do, still do sometimes, but it helps if your projects start backwards, like go to older stuff, not necessarily like, oh, hey, go buy vintage stuff, but like stuff that's not the new release, not in the last set or two, and it's just like more readily available, and you can just kind of like sort through, see them all, look at them all, rather than, okay, let me grab this, and this from this set. Let's see if anyone pulls this and it goes up for sale. It's like, focus on the other one first. I've done that before. We're like, hey, I want to do this rainbow, or I want to do this, and I'll be like a 2012 set or something. And as I'm like looking through them all, I'm just like, all right, it's kind of hard to find some of these, but that could be fun. But then I'll be like, the more I'm looking at these cards, trying to, figure out how much it's going to cost me, I'm like, I don't really care for this card as much as I thought I
Yeah.
did. And it'll
Yeah.
just like stop me from wanting to do it. But
Yeah.
on the new stuff, I'm like, oh, that's new. I like it. Let me buy that. And
Yeah.
then they start getting delivered like a week or 2 weeks later. And I'm like, oh, crap. I spent a lot of money and I don't really want these.
I really think I'm going to start focusing. Like I was already doing it to a point, but I'm going to start focusing even more on quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even to the point of like, maybe I sell some case hits, like serious quality. Like, I kind of want to condense it down and get like really get the squeeze. So I don't know, just some things to think about, I guess. But I thought it might be interesting to bring out because I'm sure some other people have felt wayward or lost in their collections. And like I've collected Tigers and Memphis pre-war and all that for so long that like I mean it's been at least a decade that I've had those collections going. Longer than that. It's been 15 years.
Yeah.
So it's always like I've always known like, okay, when it comes to basketball, like it's gonna be the Tigers or maybe some Grizzlies cards, But when it comes to wrestling, like I don't like I like all the wrestlers. I don't really have like a favorite, so it's hard to like I mean Razor Ramon, but they're not pumping out a ton of new shit of Scott. So
yeah, and wrestling doesn't have teams. Wrestling,
yeah,
it's a little It's a little easier to get kind of lost in the weeds.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Trying to build out my wrestling collection to be like an actual collection has been an interesting journey.
Yeah. That is a good just thought in general is like how it changes over time. And because we all go through the phases of liking this, loving this, hating this, not caring anymore, getting burnt out.
Do I try and, as my my Tigers collection is basically on card autos and low numbered cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, and these are on card autos that cost me, $5, $6, $10. So like, I lost my train of thought. Shit.
You saying that reminds me because part of my stuff that I keep the most is like that price range of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'll like it. I like it a lot. And then I'll be like, well, I could sell it. But I'm like, by the time I sell it, it's like, I'd rather have like $4 or just keep this card,
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like that stuff is almost harder to sell than the big stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're just like,
maybe I go hype beast with my that sounds lame.
See, you're doing it already. You've come up with multiple plans already, and you've already changed them. This therapy session is working.
I know.
I'll tell you one
Honestly,
thing. You may have a hard time getting your collection in order. You may have hard times with stuff like that. Sure are handsome.
This Topo Chico sponsor us. Sure is delicious.
Man, you'd love to see it. I'm gonna have one when I'm done because I ran out of beer.
Okay, let me lay one thing on your feet, guys.
Okay.
This is what I was thinking to kind of tone it down and shape it next year. Or starting now. We can start now. We'll call this an intervention.
Not the first time.
Himself an intervention.
Not the first time someone sprung an intervention on me.
I'm giving an intervention to myself. But like I was seriously thinking for next year, because there's always like cards that I want to say. Like I want a 53 Bowman color Pee Wee Reese. It's that one where he's jumping over the guy at second base. Yeah. The horizontal card. You've seen it before. And like I would need to like save up for a little bit to buy that. But I ended up buying a card here, a card there, and never quite saving the money up to get to the card that I actually want. I get distracted and bored on the way. So I was thinking if I come up with a list of like 30 cards I want to pick up throughout the year and allow for a couple little caveats, I think that could kind of like help me steer the path.
I could see it.
I don't know. What do you think?
I like the caveat of you throwing in caveats.
Well, like if any like ultimate signature numbers come up, I get to buy those. If any Memphis pre-war stuff comes up, I get to buy that. If any Tiger stuff I don't have comes up, any CDR or Dorsey stuff I don't have comes up, I get to buy those. Like those are the givens. But it would mainly be like some vintage baseball that I've been wanting, you know, some wrestling that I'm wanting, both vintage and modern. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting next transformation over the fall.
Yeah. As a guy that's not currently in the card business with you, I think that's cool.
I'm going to give Jeffrey a bunch of stuff to sell.
Yay. Yeah, no, it's good. Having some resemblance of a plan is always helpful.
Just
Sometimes
saves you from wasting money.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's more fun just to be like, "Oh, I like that, buy it." But then,
if I had like unlimited funds, I'd be like, "Oh, let me buy all the shiny things." But like, I want to. It's Dusty often talks about the curating aspect of collecting.
Yeah,
like putting together a set or putting together a cool collection. Like I think that's like an aspect we don't really talk about that often, but it is fun to put together, like to curate something you're proud of.
No,
Yeah.
sure.
Because I've actually been doing that more with my Miz stuff lately. Partly because I'm like, with doing cards full time now, I don't want to spend as much on myself because I need to put it back in and keep moving. But I've found a lot of fun, and I mean, I showed you guys before we got on here like a stack of random base cards and like trying to find just like more unique like individual Miz cards, whether they're base, insert, whatever, that I don't already have, and just kind of like bindering them right now. And I'm having a blast doing that.
Yeah.
And these 4 base cards I got cost me like $1. So
I don't think, dude, I used to hit up sports slots for Jeter base cards, and I'd buy like 100 cards for $20. And it was the most fun I'd ever have getting a big box in. I've got like 200, 250 Jeter base and inserts just sitting in my closet. Like just going through them is so fun because it's like childhood, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like those are the cards I bought as a kid. So like, I do love that aspect too. I don't know. It's just
the ebbs and flows of the hobby.
Yeah. But I was burnt out for a little bit, but I'm kind of back in the groove now. Ever since we did that AEW opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kind of had a little life back in me.
You'd love to see it.
I've kind of been the same way with that because I haven't really had much. I don't know. We haven't had anything to look forward to. Haven't had anything to open. Haven't had any new sites besides Chrome that I see in my nightmares now.
It's been hard. It's been hard watching you guys through the drought.
Makes me squirm.
I felt for y'all real hard.
I have a question for you, Jeffrey.
All right.
And if you want to save this for another episode, just say so. Have you noticed any impact in your personal enjoyment of the hobby since you started since you started as a full-time seller?
No.
Still enjoy it all the same?
Yeah.
Good.
I definitely I don't have as much time to focus on my collection as I did before, which is crazy because I spend all day looking at cards, but there's far less time for me to look for my stuff because it's just like a constant like gotta find new inventory, gotta move inventory, gotta post inventory, so like I literally just lived with paper cuts and top loader dings on my fingers and cards 24/7, but I don't look for it as much for myself. But funny enough, it's also I've spent a lot more time rearranging my displays and like reorganizing my binders and
I can't wait to
enjoying my cards that I own that I never look at. So
I'm so excited to move and get all my stuff up. I was talking with my mom about it, but like I've accumulated so much like random that I think is cool shit.
Yeah.
Like that poster, that old Tigers schedule poster I bought.
Yes.
I bought a 1973. I bought a 1973 football one this past weekend, Brennan.
Oh hell yeah.
That looks like those other ones that I got.
That's so dope.
Like I think those are cool as shit.
Yeah.
And those are downstairs pieces. I'm going to display them downstairs. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
That's another project I've heard you talk about a lot in all your ideas for how to display it.
Well, it'll come eventually. So, all right, what are we doing for a draft, guys?
Was gonna say, all right, to wrap things up, had a draft. All right, so this weekend is Forbidden Door, AEW New Japan show. I wanted to know what you guys thought, and this is not strictly Japanese talent. I'm willing to go Gaijins that wrestled in Japan and then moved over to America. But who are your favorite Japanese or Japan-centric talent that came over to America?
Does Lord Tensai count?
Sure does. However, you are not the Panda champ.
So,
and you never will be. Well, I need to stay on brand.
Oh man, I hate you.
You know what I'm gonna say,
I have a feeling,
and it means you can't have him.
What are you gonna say?
Shinsuke.
Actually,
Shinsuke
that is
Nakamura.
not what I was thinking you were going for.
You didn't think I would take Shinsuke? I really like Shinsuke. I don't
Shinsuke.
like what they've done to him in WWE,
Right.
but he's one of my favorites ever.
Oh yeah. No, just yeah. He absolutely. But you are correct. He was number one on my list.
I figured he would be.
Nikki baby.
Kenta Kobashi.
Ooh, okay.
I like that.
All right. For me, I'm going Kazuchika.
Are we doing one round?
No, let's do multiple because there's.
No, I was thinking three.
Some I want to
Okay,
get. There's some good discussion on whether somebody counts or something. So let's go.
I'm going with Kazuchika Okada currently in AEW.
On that note, do you like how they're using him in AEW?
Genuinely love how they're using him in AEW.
Okay.
They've been like, because here's the thing: a lot of people, especially people that weren't like following along really hard on Okada's last few years in New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, what the fuck? Okada's doing joke wrestling, he's doing all this stuff in between bangers and everything. It's like, that's what he did in New Japan. He's a great comedic talent while also being an incredible wrestler. And I think one thing that a lot of people I saw a lot of people talking about All Out with his match against Kenny, where they were like, that's Kenny Okada 5, and it wasn't the banger to end all bangers. And it's like, I kind of feel like they're setting up AEW's own series as opposed to being like, this is the fifth. No, this is the first AEW one. So I've liked they've kind of let him gel. I've liked that they kind of move into, he'll have regular old matches. Man's a champion. He doesn't have to go crazy every single time. And then he just shuts your ass down when the time's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I very much enjoyed him in AEW. What's your let's see, back to Nick. What's your number 2?
Oh, it's you.
Oh yeah, you double.
Oh, I double. Number 2, the current G1 winner, Konosuke Takeshita.
I knew that one was coming.
Love that man. Oh, I don't know which one of them I'm more jealous of, Takeshita or Yuka Sakazaki. I don't know which one I'm jealous of more for being married to the other. I love them both to death.
Nick.
Does Bam Bam Terry Gordy count?
Yes, we're counting Gaijins.
Okay, then yeah, Terry Gordy.
You're saying
like the Miracle Death Violence connection. So like, Terry or
Well, we're not talking tag teams.
Dr. Death.
You have to pick between Dr. Death
Terry
or
Gordy.
Van Dam.
No,
Okay.
no. Actually, fuck all that. Stan Hansen, please.
All right, there we go. Well, now, hold on. Sorry, Stan Hansen started in the U.S. and then went to New Japan.
So did Gordy, and you were going to give me him.
I know, but I forgot.
So they have to start in Japan?
Fuck it, you get Stan Hansen.
Stan Hansen is known for his work in Japan.
You're right. Honestly, that was a silly little rule. Yeah, it should be people that have been prominent in Japan while also being prominent in the U.S.
We're big in Japan.
Big in Japan.
What is that from, by the way?
It is something that's been going. It's been something for forever. It used to be.
It's just a joke to say like, "Oh, we're big in Japan."
Yeah. And then yes, it was a Godzilla joke for a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeffrey.
Oh wait, I get back to back. I was trying to decide between two. So I got Shinsuke. My next two, I don't know if they're not really pandering, but Hideo Itami, I was the biggest fan of in the world.
Man, it has been a minute since I've heard that name.
Dude, I had such high hopes for Hideo Itami. Coming into NXT and
Kenta Fox.
Fucking Kenta shows up in NXT and then he just injury after injury after injury. It sucked, man. I was genuinely the same way.
Yeah. And then
he had to put up with the Iconics.
Oh man, that is a faction that I will hold dearly in my heart for my entire life.
And then I don't know, Kota Ibushi as well.
Nice choice.
I think those would be, that'd be my three. Hideo Itami though, Kenta was such a, I don't know, him and Shinsuke both kind of just the way they were used, have been used, are being used in general. Like,
yeah, I would, and it now granted, I loved seeing Nakamura come to Noah, but that felt like the kind of nail in the coffin that he'd never show back up in New Japan.
Yeah.
Which, and look, he had a match with Muta. It wasn't going to be a 5-star classic, but it was enjoyable. It was nice to see him back in Japan, and I love Shinsuke. That's all I'm going to say. I love Shinsuke. There's no reason to put a caveat on anything.
A lot of caveats this episode.
A lot of caveats, Lord.
Yes, I'm picking between two of my favorites. One, they're both Gaijin. One is still in Japan. Give me, it's just for his cultural significance. Give me the real rock and roller, Prince Devitt.
Let's go.
Just Bullet Club is just too culturally significant.
Good choice. Genuinely good choice.
Not have it. Yeah. Finn Balor, Prince Devitt.
Yeah, I'm going to, and this is tough because I have multiple Japanese talent in mind, but I gotta go with the GOAT. I gotta go with Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Kenny. Oh, boys. Yeah. No, I feel like we're all the pander champs this evening.
Yeah. Well,
that was nobody did bad. Everybody did great.
If I could find my title belt right now, I would show you.
Jeffrey was for split second.
I was trying to find my championship belt, but I moved it. I don't know where I put it.
Boys, gals, everybody, it has been so great hanging out with you again another week. Fellas, love seeing you every week. Everybody, if you could, please subscribe. If you could comment on the video. If you're listening on a different audio platform, please leave a 5-star review, leave a comment. You can even say we suck. It's just a comment. It's a comment. We love you very much. Thank you so much for watching. And fellas, it's been a wonderful time once again.
Love you.
Godspeed, boys. Love you.
Good evening.